On Daf 27 of Megillah, we're looking at the laws of selling a Sefer Torah and saying it is a really bad thing to sell a Torah. And it says there's some debate back and forth what you can sell it for. Can you sell an old Torah to buy a new one? Can you sell a Torah that you own in order to get married? Because it says, God didn't create the world for nothing. We want to have children and to be filling the world. And so maybe you could sell a Torah for that. But then there's a statement that says, a person who sells a Torah will not see blessing their entire lives. So don't do it. Don't sell the Torah. It is not a thing that is going to be filled with blessing. However, and there's a big however here, you can, and I know people have done this very successfully, over fundraise for a Torah. Yes, that is fully permitted. What am I talking about? This is actually, you might not realize it, a very common thing. That there are lots of things that a synagogue needs money for, and a lot of things don't really excite the people who have to go ponying up the cash. But one thing that people love giving money for is a Torah. In fact, I have a friend who used to help places in America raise money for a Torah, and they didn't even want the Torah. They'd say that, we're raising money for a new Torah, and people would raise 5 times as much as it cost in order to create the Torah. And then they could give the Torah away to a congregation that actually needed one. And then they could keep, the 4 times the cost that the excess that they had raised, and they were all set. But these literally would use the whole process of a Torah as a fundraising thing in order to be getting money, because putting in a new bathroom is not the type of thing that people pony up money for, but writing a Torah is, and it fully says in the Gemara, it is okay to over fundraise for the creation of a new Torah.